Naval Officers. What moment of pure absurdity became a legendary naval story? During my tour as a lieutenant aboard the USS Nimitz, we experienced what became known as the Great Chicken Incident. One night, while at port in Yokosuka, several junior officers decided to sneak back aboard after liberty with what they thought was the perfect midnight snack, a bucket of Korean fried chicken. This was expressly against regulations, but they figured the reward outweighed the risk. As they smuggled their contraband across the quarterdeck, the officer of the deck caught a whiff, but couldn't pinpoint the source. They made it all the way to the wardroom before disaster struck. The ship's executive officer, a notoriously stern commander who everyone feared, happened to be working late. He walked into the wardroom just as they were setting up their feast. Instead of immediately disciplining them, the executive officer silently sat down, stared at the chicken, and then simply said, "I don't see any plates for me, gentlemen." The room froze. One brave soul slid a piece toward him. He took a bite, nodded appreciatively, and then pulled out his notebook. Everyone braced for their careers to end. Instead, he wrote down, "Need to procure similar chicken for Captain's birthday mess next week." Source: from that moment on, our dreaded executive officer became known as the Chicken Commander. Even better, during the remainder of deployment, chicken became the unofficial symbol of our wardroom. Officers started hiding tiny plastic chickens in each other's gear. Years later, at a change of command ceremony, the outgoing captain presented our former executive officer, now a captain himself, with a golden chicken trophy that nobody else understood.